Dungeoneering. On our quest we're never veering. Oh, to be a Dungeoneer. Swimming in pools of gold. This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. All the monsters keep appearing. Oh, to be a Dungeoneer. Whose stories will be told.
Hello once again, everyone!
What's that sound? I hear a noise. Something's coming, girls and boys. We're up in the hills and far away. We're the Guild of Dungeoneering. Curse and swear, but don't despair. The way out of here must be over there. I think we're lost, but what do we care? We're the Guild of Dungeoneering.
Hello once again, everyone. As I tried to get in there in between the little verses, this is the Guild of Dungeoneering. I'm so excited to play this game. I saw it as a Pro Jared review like 2 months ago. I pre-ordered it and I haven't managed to get a chance to record because of work and everything. And I'm so excited. I actually played a little bit of it just to see what it's like. And I love it. It's so good. So what we're going to do here, I'm really excited, you can tell because I'm clapping my hands, is we are going to be recording Guild of Dungeoneering. I was going to do face cam, but I thought, yeah, sod it. I can't be bothered because I'll need to make a layout for it, but I don't want to... Anyway, shut up, Berenger. We're going to have a quick look at the options. There we go. Everything's nice and lovely for us there. We are going to start a new game. Over this one. Here we go.
This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. All across the land they're cheering, oh, to be a Dungeoneer, chasing fame and glory.
And that's probably the best bit about this game. We've got this bard telling us our tale of what we're doing. And this is me. This is my ledger. This is Guild Leader Berenger's journal here. The Ivory League of Explorers, the noblest, most virtuous guild in the land. Pfft, those insufferable jerks. I'll show them. They won't think me so grossly incompetent when I have my own guild. I've bought a small hall in the bad part of town with the gold I borrowed from them. I've stacked out a dungeon that's ripe for the picking. I've even found a chump who can do all the dirty work while I sit back and watch the coins roll in. Like my father always told me, there's always someone stupider than you. Well, he never really said it to me. Actually, he said it to everyone but me. Hey, wait a minute. So our father called us stupid, essentially. And this is our guild. This is our guild right here. Our little square guild. So we need to hire some Dungeoneers, so let's build a barracks. Now, what's lovely about this game, everything is card-based. And you know me, I love my cards. I'm into Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, playing cards, trading cards, just any sort of cards. I mean, I've kickstarted several different card games. Well, one. It didn't really do well. Anyway, we're going to place down our barracks so we can place it here, here, or here, because that there is the entrance. So we're going to place our barracks right here.
The one that's always left behind, the solitary lump, the pawn who's fodder for the grind. The sorry little chump.
So there we go, we've got our chump, our first chump. We can click to rename this chump, and I'm going to rename this chump. Now, who do I know that is a chump? We're going to call this chump Podge, even though this chump is, quite frankly, female. So there we go. We have Podge the Podge the chump. There we go. I'm sorry, Podge, but you are a bit of a chump. In a loving way. But let's go on our first adventure. So we hit the Go Exploring button. And over here, a new dungeon has appeared. So there's our guild right there in the town. So we're going to click here. Adventure. Rats, how original. Quest 1, squeak squeak. Everyone's got to start somewhere. So we're going to enter this dungeon with Podge the Dungeoneer. Blessing. We don't have any blessing. So here we go. And what is lovely about this game is the graphics are all drawn. They're all hand drawn. It's going to play our first turn for me, and I'll explain a little bit about this game. So what you do is you play down your tile cards, which is different rooms, and you can put down enemies and gold. So enemies are red, gold is yellow, and tiles are blue. and you can only place 3 cards per turn, as you can probably tell. And then combat is done in this way. You get a deck of battle cards, and then you can choose whichever... Sorry, I'm a bit burpy today. Choose which card to use. So this is his card, which he's about to use. Stupidity 1, he's not going to attack us at all. So we can either do 1 physical damage, or block 1 damage. So we're going to do 1 physical damage, because he's not going to attack us. And so, there's been an update since I actually got it, and it never actually had these little symbols down here showing us what happened in combat. So that's quite nice. What we're going to do is we're going to cower, because we're going to block that damage, and he's going to deal damage to himself. So he's a way to do 2 to us here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do an Eyes Closed punch, because he's going to do 1 damage to himself, and then we're going to punch him and defeat the rubber ducky. And so we win, and we can either get the Straight Jacket, which gives us 1 health, Pigeon Nest in our head, which gives us Rekindle card, or Wooden Board, which we can do that. But we're going to take the Pigeon Nest and put that on our head, which is really, really nice. So now we can put down our individual stuff. Our objective is to defeat 3 monsters. We've already defeated 1 in the form of that bat. No, bat, whatchamacallit? The Who's-Its. The duck. So we're going to put that down, put silver coins in with that rat, and put that there. So there's a fountain of combustion here. Fighters gain burn. So whatever, I don't know what burn does. Oh, there's the Rat King. The Rat King's going. He's a little Rat King. So we're just going to end our turn and go toward the footsteps down here. Show you where your Dungeoneer is going to go. So that looks like a bit of silver coin. So we're going to go over there. So Podge will be dealing 1 burn damage per round because of the burn. So what's happening here is that little symbol there, the little black card, means that we discard if we take damage due to that attack. So there we go. Rat's gonna burn. Pacifist. Oh, cool. We get achievements now. There's achievements with this. Now let's actually have a wee look here. Achievements. View all achievements. I haven't seen these yet, so this is new to me. So without doing damage that turn, that monster died to their own self-damage. So here we go. There's different achievements now. So that's really nice. Let's see what achievements we can get. So we're going to take I think Podge would do well with a twig in his inventory. I think Podge, he would wield a twig. So we're gonna have to go and fight another rat, I think. Let's just put another rat down here so we can easily beat this dungeon. And end the turn. So there we go. 2 years in chump school for this. What's really nice is the adventurers say things. They respond to how you put down some things. So Bite here is unblockable because it's got that the symbol there. So what we're going to do is we are going to use this one because it's the only thing we can actually deal damage to. And then we're going to do another lucky hit, which will deal 2 more damage to him. And then we're going to do some magic damage and heal back the damage he gave us. And then we're going to block, because we don't want to discard a card, so that's what happens when we block. And then we're going to do an eyes closed punch, knocking out this nasty rat. Or killing the nasty rat.
Now showing off is quite a bore, and certainly not becoming. But what we have here next in store will surely have you running.
So this guy is very ominous when he tells us these things. Why can't I move now? Oh yeah, playing those cards. Oh, that hurt. Cut it out. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Okay, so we've got 2 new tabs open here. So we've got our Dungeoneers showing us what Dungeoneers we have. And then we have Expand Guild. So there's all these different rooms here that we can add on. So you've got the Might rooms, which are the Hidden Den, which unlocks the Cat Burglar, the Talisman of Trickery, the Training Yard unlocks a Bruiser, and the Talisman of the Warrior unlocks a Warrior Spirit. Or you get the Theatre, with unlocks a Mime, the pardon me, the hug in a bottle, the apprentice with the library, or the talisman of the crone's knowledge. Now with loot, this just gives us better loot that we can find in the dungeons. So, what I'm going to do right now is add a little bit of audience interaction right here. So that would be really good if you guys can comment and respond to the question I'm just about to ask you, which is right now. What I'm going to ask you is, at the start of next episode, I'm going to buy one of these 4 rooms. So either the hidden den, the training yard, the theatre, or the library. Now, what I'd like you to do is, I'd like you to comment on which one I should unlock next. So, the library will give us the apprentice, who's a wizard. The theatre will give us the mime, who is a mime. The training yard will give us the bruiser, who is really strong. Or the hidden den gives us the cat burglar, who is very agile and nimble. Now, I don't know how these guys work. When I played, I only just played with the chump. So please comment and tell me which one you would like me to get out of those 4. I will just decide what to get on the loot tier because it'll give us better, stronger items. So please leave a comment down below now or at the end of the video or at any time during this video to tell me which one to get. So what do you favour? The hidden den, the training room, the theatre, or the wizard tower place? Place your bets now! There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're not going to build anything yet. We're not going to expand our guild. We're just going to go exploring again to defeat the Rat King in the dungeon. Now, Podge, you got to test yourself. We need to see if you can beat the Rat King. And I always knew you were a pretty lady. Ooh. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this down here. This down here, and then put a rat down here. Because the more monsters we defeat, the stronger our Dungeoneer gets in the dungeon. Now, the Dungeoneer's level doesn't carry over, obviously. So we're going to block this one. I'm going to go for an eyes closed punch. My god, Rybionan's lovely. That cannot be blocked, so we're just going to do an eyes closed punch on him. Go for a lucky hit. Just to get the upper hand. And we're just going to finish him off with an eyes closed punch, even though we discard a card. So level up, plus 1 HP. So we can have the paper crown, the straitjacket, or the pigeon's nest. Now let's take the paper crown, shall we? Because Podge wants to be a pretty princess. And now he has his/her crown. He/she can be a pretty princess. We are going to, let's see what the giant bat does. HP -1 if in a dead end. We're going to put down this this bat here, and then put down another here, just so we've got more monsters to beat. What's really nice now is these little circles underneath the enemies on the map. They show you what level they are as well, which is really, really nice. Now, what I really like about the graphics in this, I don't know why I'm holding a pen. What I really like about the graphics is that it's like how I've seen. I've watched several like podcasts of what do we call it? Of D&D games. That's what I was thinking. My mind completely trailed there. This is like a D&D game, really, because it's what am I saying? This is how D&D maps used to be drawn on graph paper, and this is on graph paper with all these little rooms, so the adventurers could see where they were going. I think our dear Podge would like to wield a wooden board to defend his or herself. So there's the Rat King up there. That's our goal. That's where we need to get to beat this dungeon. So, oh, the door hath slammed. We shall see who has entered our domain. I shall be right back with you guys. Right. I figured out who entered our domain. It was the brother. the demon brother from above. So these are new creatures called Gnoll. All physical attacks deal 1+ damage on half health or less. So let's keep going. We'll get to them. Who fills a dungeon with giant bats? See, they comment on what we're doing. I'm not being very concise in this commentary. I'm really sorry, ladies and gents. I think it's just because I'm so excited to be playing this game. It healed itself. I'm not happy with this healing. So, oh, Nagato's now playing the Mining Isaac Rebirth. So, let's do... Lucky hit. I need to sneeze! Oh, excuse me! I'm going to do an eyes closed punch to hopefully defeat this giant bat. So we're going to block and heal up. Because Podge is a hungry boy. He wants to keep eating. He wants to eat up all those nummy hearts to heal himself. So there we go. Podge has defeated himself. Now what we can do is we can sell things we already have for gold. But I think Podge would actually like a ruffled shirt to complete his kingly look. So if we move up here, we can put down some silver coins in there, and then we could always stick a gnoll down in here. A gnoll, I'm pretty sure, is like an amalgam between a gnome and a troll. So it's like the love child between a gnome and a troll, I believe. I think that's how it works. I'm going to trade blows. Podge is going to destroy this nasty little rat. This nasty rat that threatens him. So we're going to block neurotoxin. Some deadly neurotoxin. Bam. Down. We're going to block this and heal up. So that's what Podge do. And this quick card allows us to move first. And I think Podge would like to complete his outfit with a twig. So the king rat, he's getting really scared now. He's starting to pee himself, pee his pants, because he's thinking, oh dear, I might lose this. And he doesn't want to lose, the king rat. He does not want to lose. Well, let's get this over with. Come on, let's do this. Guild of Dungeoneering. That's what we are. We are the Guild of Dungeoneering. So this troll, this gnoll, has 6 hearts of damage. So we need to best him. And he's got the trait Fury, which means all physical attacks deal half damage. No, deal 1 more damage. So we kind of have to keep doing even numbers to him. Just to make sure he doesn't get that Fury bonus. All physical... Oh, he's got half health. Half health. There we go. So that does 2 damage, more than we wanted to. And if he gets one of these, we are going to block and heal back up, I think. Oh dear. This might be it. Oh no! Podge dies! Podge was a chump!
Which animal would be a Dungeoneer? A cunning fox, an agile deer, or a fearsome beast for a foe's condemning? But alas, this Dungeoneer's a lemming.
So we need to put down our graveyard. Oh, I think our graveyard would go right out the back behind the...
Although the skill seems very grand, a Dungeoneer's life can sometimes be hard, not always going as they might have planned. They mostly end up in this graveyard.
I'm sorry, Podge. Now we have Ustike, the new chump. Now, I'm not going to rename Ustike because, you know, that actually kind of hurt having Podge die on us. So we're going to go back to the Rat Pack dungeon and see if we can destroy this Rat King in honor Oh, Podge! In honor of Podge, this is going to be probably a half an hour episode, just so it's longer. We're going to put the giant bat in there. Just because he'll have -1 health because of his loner trait. -1 health if he's in a dead end. So, we're going to lucky hit him. Ustik will come through, hopefully just beat him up. Ah, he's doing magic damage. The blue ones there are the magic damage. So, the cower blocks both magic and physical damage, but some things only block physical damage, some only block magic damage. Now, we're going to take the cup of tea and get a fire spell, which means we do damage. So we are going to stick this room on here. I think we're going to stick a nasty rat up in here, and then that's what we're going to do. Oh god, not a nasty rat! Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is a really nice game. I would totally recommend you picking it up. Totally. And I'm not endorsed by it at all. It's a lovely game. It feels like a really nice adventuring game. And I think the best thing is the fact you're not actually controlling the character. You're sort of overseeing everything. So we're going to use Fire Blast and destroy this nasty rat. Burn it alive. What's that taste? Oh, burnt rat. Oh, lovely. Char grilled. So he's getting a bit antsy as the good old Rat King. He's not happy with us. So there's the Gnoll or the Rat Man. We're going to put down this Rat Man in this cave here. And then we're going to put another Rat Man up in there. 2 years in chump school for this? Yes, Ustik! You spent 2 years training. This is your destiny, to defeat the nasty rats in this cave. So we're going to block that bash, and then we're going to do that. Because Ustik, he's a laid-back sort of guy, as you can see. He likes playing with sticks. He likes his cup of tea. That's what he's got. It's his favourite pastime. This one last eyes closed punch will defeat him. So Ustik, he's going to defeat this nasty rat. Will he go up a level? No, he doesn't. I think Ustik is going to take this paper crown. He's going to... Yeah, Holy Seal. That'll be good. So you kind of start to learn the cards and learn what they do, and it's, yeah, an all-round fantastical game. We'll stick that in there, and stick a Gnoll in there, just in case. Ratmen drop loot, right? Yes, they do, Ustik. Yes, they do. They certainly do drop loot, and we're going to make this Ratman drop loot. So we're going to use this Fire Blast to inflict 2 points of damage onto him. It's like a very, very simple version of Duel Monsters. So I think we're just going to use Holy Seal. Gonna cower. He's being reckless. The Ratman's being reckless. And we can do a lucky hit. Or an ice close punch, whichever. So we level up, we get 1 HP, and we can take the club, the shimmering cloak, or the cooking pot. I think the cooking pot. Oi, I mean, squeak. Little slug boy. The music's gone. Ooh. Ominous. Uh-oh. Little uh-oh from him. Come on, music, come back. Come back, music, please. You were very interesting. So he's a way to do 2 points of damage. There's our music back. So we take 2 damage, respectively. Trading blows here. So we're going to have to do a slam here just to hurt him, and this lucky hit will finish off the Ratman. Now, this Ratman, he was a piece of cake for Ustik, but this next Ratman that's coming up, he's powered up by the Rat King. Now, we can have... We're going to sell the cooking pot for 2 gold. I think that's all we'll do. Let's go and get this Ratman. This way looks so... Whoa! So there's another Ratman here who's been given a bit more health because of the Rat King being around him. So unfortunately our first attack was blocked. But he's a way to take 3 points of damage. And a headbutt is coming our way. But there we go. A slam takes out this Ratman. And we can take the tattered mail. Which gives us +1 health. Now there's hope. We're going to stick the golden pouch over here. And because our chumps are greedy folk, they like to go after the gold before they go after these strong monsters. So we're going to go for a fire blast. Make no bones with us. And we're going to do a flame lash. And all we need to do now is use a lucky punch, or an eyes closed punch, and defeat this Ratman, take him out, and bring back the gold for our guild. So we can take the tattered mail. Let's just take some gold. And when you take some gold, it gives you a hope card, which allows you to put more gold down. So we're just going to take some gold here. And I think, let's have a look at the Ratman leader. 1 HP for surrounding minions. I think we can take down a gnoll. I'm pretty sure we can take down. So we're going to fight this gnoll. Ustik is going to show this gnoll who is boss and stab him to death with his twig. So we're going to block. And then we're going to use this slam that is unblockable. His fury hath activated. And we're going to hit him with a fire blast, burning this gnoll alive. Who wants roasted gnoll? I know I do. So we can get the mail coif, which doesn't really do much. Tattered mail we can sell, or the glyph. We're going to sell the tattered mail for 2 more gold. And there's a massive gem. So we're going to go and put the massive gem up here. This is why I'm a Dungeoneer! Ustik charges forward to defeat the Rat King. But will he? Will we defeat the Rat King? We're going to just go for an eyes closed punch here. Trading blows. We're going to go for a slam. Knocking him down. We're going to go for a lucky hit. This Rat King, he is useless to us, but we're going to take him out with a flame lash, which goes first, searing through the Rat King, defeating him. We have won.
Well, this is really just quite surprising. Aren't Dungeoneers just cannon fodder? But against all odds, they keep surviving. They're so dumb. Why even bother?
I love his little narrations, it's probably the best. Now we get the trophy room. And I think, for our guild, the trophy room needs to go here, because I think people entering... Hold on.
Caught up in all this doom and gloom of all the places you've wrecked, it's nice to have a big trophy room. A place to quietly reflect.
So yes, the trophy room will be on the right as you enter the guild. I think it'll be a nice place for visitors to have a look. And here's the Rat King. Took us 3 runs to kill the Rat King. Poor Podge is still sitting out here in the ground. I'm sorry, Podge. But Ustik lives in your memory. And so, that is going to be us for this episode. Now, what we're going to do is I'm just going to quickly refresh the question I asked in the middle of this episode. For upgrading, we can buy any of these rooms. Now, what I'd like you to do is comment down below and tell me which Dungeoneer you'd like me to unlock out of might or magic. Do we go for the cat burglar? The Bruiser, the Mime, or the Apprentice? Now, I have no preference which we use. I don't mind. I'm excited to find out what each do. So, just please comment down below. Tell me which ones you'd like me to buy. I'll if there's two sort of, I'll buy the most popular one for next episode. That's what I'll do. And then at the start of next episode, I'll buy some loot as well. Something to increase our what we get in the dungeons. That's what we'll do. So yes. This is the end of the first episode of Guild of Dungeoneering. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying this game. I really like it. Everything's lovely about it. The nuances, the atmosphere, the feel of it. It feels like I am actually dungeoneering in this guild. I'm part of a guild. I'm dungeoneering. I'm killing rat kings and earning loot and lovely trinkets of war. So, if you too like enjoying killing things and winning trinkets of war, please make sure to hit that like button down below. It's just there, just under the video, right there. Go on, click it. There we go. Thank you. Leave a comment, tell me which one you would like me to buy, and I shall see you all next time for another episode of Guild of Dungeoneering. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.